Good morning, Bernard.
Morning, and what a lovely morning it is today.
It is.
Again in the Windermere area, so really looking forward to this walk. We've parked here on the, what's it called, this road? The Crook Road, that's right. And then we're going to be walking in a northerly direction over a little hill here, School Knot, and then continue heading north. This is the main road that we'll have to pass from Lancaster to Windermere, and then up to Orrest Head, which, as you probably know, is where Wainwright went as a young lad and started a career of walking in the Lake District and writing about it. Eventually we'll return and then down here some road walking and back to the cars.
6 miles.
Yeah.
Few hundred feet.
Few hundred feet.
And there are today 2, 4, 6, 7 of us. And it's a nice day that way. Plenty of blue sky that way. But there's a few threatening clouds that way. I don't think we're expecting any rain. We're hoping that we're not. And so we'll see how today pans out. We've come off the main road. And just through the trees there, you can just see there's a little fishing lake there. All fenced off, obviously private or an angling club or something. Little pond. And this is the way we're heading. We're heading north along this path, or this road, and heading, I think, sort of northeasterly, really, up towards Orrest Head. So I was responsible for There's Always One today. I went through the little kissing gate there, and then somebody opened the 5-bar gate after me. But this is what we're going to be picking up today, hopefully. Views like this, spectacular across the Coniston Hills. The Langdale's a little bit in cloud over there, but hopefully, from Orrest Head anyway, we should be getting some belting views today. Oh well, you have to keep your eye open for that. Here we are, we're on the footpath now, off the Metal Road, off the Metal Lane. This is part of the Dales Way, heading east. Now, Dales Way, where did it run from?
No, it went to the left. We came off the Dales Way.
No, this is the other part of it. We came off one. Well, see, we're already falling out. We haven't done a mile yet. Don't know where we are. Anyway, we're heading along this path. It's just nice morning, nice walk. Paths are very well defined, as you can see. Little, I suppose this is a pond by Lake District standards. Look at that smacking view. Okay. So forgive the breathlessness as we come up here, but this is what today's walk's about. As we come up this little latest rise, just to the top of this little lump, and look at what we've got. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. This is a 360 for taking all the way around. Windermere at the bottom, the Conistons and the Langdales, all the way around. And these are the Howgills, going round there, round towards Sedbergh and that way, and then we just come right the way around here back towards Littledale and Clougher. and Wharton Crag, and then over to the bay and Fleetwood through that little dip, and back to where we started. Wonderful. So just for Graham, who's not with us this week, this is 11's Graham today. 22 we started, 22, just make a note of that, mate. And this is the view. We've just come a little bit down off the top of that headland there, but it's a nice little spot for us to stop. So 11's. This is just a lovely, look at this little scene here. All the buttercups and everything on the path, and just nice rambling weather, rambling area, and the beautiful hills in the background there. Just lovely. So we're through the little housing estate and we're here at the side of Windermere, through the garages here, and then we're going to cross the railway line over here now, and this takes us on the railway line from Oxenholme, where it turns off from Lancaster, from the main line, the West Coast main line, off to Windermere. So there's the this is coming from Lancaster and Oxenholme and the West Coast main line, and that way is Windermere station. Up there, nothing coming yet. We've even got little traffic lights as to whether it's safe or not. There you go, we got a green and we're okay. Now we've come onto the main road now, the main 591 from Kendal to Windermere. This is into the village. There's the Windermere Hotel, you can just about see there. But we're going to cross here and then go up there to the left of that tree to Orrest Head. So today's rant, we've come up here, just got to a little gate here that we're going to walk through, and look at this. I just don't get it. People with dogs who bag it up and then just leave it. I don't know what they think it's going to do there. Today's rant over. So we're now in some woodland, a little bit of woodland here. That's again a well-beaten path. And this is the, I suppose one could describe it as the foothills of Orrest Head. Orrest Head is clear on the top, but it's got like a monk's haircut, bald on the top, and a bit of forestry around about it. And that's what we're heading through now. We're heading through the woods up towards the bald bit. We've braved fallen trees from Storm Desmond and come up here now to get our reward on the easy path up to the top of Orrest Head. So this is the tourist path, and here we come. Final few steps, final few metres up the slope, and this is why walking in the lakes is worth it. All the way. Look at that. Spectacular. I know I use that word a lot, but gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. Right the way around. Right the way to the Howgills. So on the top of Orrest Head, and this is lunch. It's changed a little since we were up here last. These metal seats are here. Nice addition. There's a compass here, north, south, east and west, with a QR code on the top. Guess that will take your give you some bearings, and there's some of the chaps having had their lunch, and Peter getting ready to do his admin, and then we're coming right round now. So let's have a see what we can see. I think we're over to the Howgirls there. We're looking at the Kentmere Valley in Long Sleddle over there, and then we're coming round the first bit to Fairfield Horseshoe. Over the back in the sun is Helvellyn, and you come round the top of Ambleside, the top of Windermere, over to the range to the left of the 591, over to the Langdales and the Scarfells. You can see Scarfell and Scarfell Pike there, they're quite clear, and then we come round to Coniston Hills, which is Weatherlam, and then eventually on to Coniston Old Man, down the Furness Peninsula down there, down to the bottom end of Windermere. No sign of Heysham Power Station today or Ingleborough, which I'm very disappointing really. I don't see enough of that. And then we're back round.
That's 2, 3. There's a big one behind. And a big one.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you have to be a bit quicker if he's going to refuel those two. So leaving lunch and the beautiful views behind, we're coming back now down through the woods that we came up through, on our way to the top of Orrest Head, and along here soon we're going to make a left turn down a track that's going to take us south, just a little bit further down the main road than we crossed near Windermere when we were on our way up here. So this is the end of the wood, through the wood, down this path here, Orrest Head, behind the trees, the top of the trees there. We've come out a different way and we've come into a single track road that takes us back down to the main road, down the bottom there, and then we'll cross that and head back towards Crook. So we've crossed the main road, the Kendal to Windermere Road, and just back on the fields now, through another little, we're cutting a corner off and joining the main footpath or a little lane down here, and then heading back towards the cars. And now we're just coming back to crossing the railway line again, the Oxenholme to Windermere one. We've got the green, some green for go, green for clear, so this is us. I think that's the one we went across before. Yes it is, you can see up to the hills up there, and then down there, as I say, to Oxenholme. Lovely little cottage garden here. And a lovely little cottage. Look at this, look at these lovely roses here. Rambling rose. Lovely. I stopped in this lovely field for just a little break at 2 o'clock. And if you look between these two trees, you can probably see the road there. And that's the main road that we crossed when we came back from Orrest Head. Orrest Head. And we've come all that way since then. Yeah. Lovely feel though, look at the lovely buttercups here. So, here we are finally back on this little lane, little track road, back to the main road where we parked. It's been a good walk today, the weather's been very kind to us. Breezy and cloudy, no rain at all. It looks as though it's going to sometimes, but it didn't. And we're heading back for the cars, which is just around this corner. Been an interesting day. We've talked about all sorts of things and we've been educated in how elephants call their young and the mating habits of male and female giraffes, neither of which I wish to repeat. So if you wish to find out about those, come on a walk with us and ask the leader. See you next week.